Back inside Big 12 today here on Big 12 Radio, powered by Modelo, heard exclusively on TuneIn. Coming up in about 20 minutes, we will start getting to know Texas Tech's potential opponents in the college football playoff. What are the strengths and weaknesses of a team like Oregon, Alabama, Oklahoma, Indiana? Those are all the teams that are on Texas Tech's side of the bracket with James Madison. So Tech will play one of those teams after Oregon and James Madison if they get past that quarterfinal matchup. It's time, though, to, what do we do on Wednesdays? We power rank. And what do we say about power rankings?
It's not good enough to just have things in this world. You have to power rank them accordingly. And so that is what we do on Wednesdays. We power rank. Remember, most days we put our pants on one leg at a time. And on Wednesdays, once our pants are on, we power rank.
We power rank.
A couple of power ranking fools over here.
I was strolling through Sprouts last night. And I was thinking about this segment. Where am I going to power rank these teams? And I thought I'd love to power rank my favorite Sprouts snacks right here on the spot. Top of the list was the Wishes vanilla protein cereal. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I know you're all about those gains. Google and gains. That is Ari Timken.
We are living in a material world, and you are a Sprouts girl, boy.
Material man.
That's right.
All right, we're power ranking. Top 5 Big 12 basketball teams. We wrapped up football last week, so we're doing some hoops today. Taman, walk us through it.
Number 5.
By the way, you think we're going to have any differences in our top 5 today?
Maybe. Hard, maybe. I'd put it at 60%.
60% we're going to have
60%
the same list.
will have a difference. So 40% will have the same. Who do you have at number 5?
Number 5 for me is Kansas. Even without Darren Peterson and his 19 points on 52% shooting from the floor. By the way, is the guy not going to full strength, averaging 19 points on 52% shooting? Looks fine to me. But yeah, I mean, Kansas, even without him, has some impressive wins, including a win at NC State, which is a probable tournament team. Obviously beating Tennessee in Vegas and winning 3 straight over really good opponents, Power 5 opponents, in Vegas. So, as a Kansas fan, I've resigned myself to this is the team to expect the rest of the year. Not sure they have Final Four potential with it, but they're fun to watch. They like each other. They play well. They share the basketball. And Melvin Council's playing on a different level right now. I don't know how long they're able to count on him. They're probably going to need different guys at different times to step up, but Kansas right now, number 5.
I've got Kansas number 5 as well, and the only thing that's holding me back from throwing like a UCF or Arizona State or Colorado or Oklahoma State in my top 5 is just their schedule and lack of quality wins. Now, Oklahoma State has a really nice win that is aging well over Texas A&M. UCF also has some really nice wins over Texas A&M and Pitt in the non-conference, but Texas A&M, who's going to be a top 5 seed, I believe, in the NCAA tournament. They're really good. They were really beat up in those early season games and missing some starters. So I've got Kansas at number 5 as well. I'm with you on Council. Like, he was brought in as a ball-hawking, hounding defender. He is an elite on-ball defender. If the offensive part of his game continues to progress in the way that it has, like, he could be an all-Big 12 type player. I love Flory on the inside, his defensive presence. Kansas has been elite defensively, and if they continue to knock down shots, they're going to be a real problem.
Yeah, Tyshawn Taylor 2.0.
Plays like him, looks like him.
It's kind of weird.
All of it.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4 for me is BYU. They're number 6 in the net, which actually means they're probably a little bit too low on my list. And what a great start BYU has in terms of their resume. They're 3-1 right now in quad 1 wins and 3-0 in quad 2 games. They're number 9 in the Ken Palm. And, yeah, I mean, they're both good on offense and defense. This is an elite basketball team and a Final Four contender. And I believe the top 4 of my rankings this week are all Final Four contenders.
Absolutely. And I think these top 4 teams that we're discussing are 4 of maybe the top 5 or 6 best basketball teams in the entire country. I've got BYU number 4 as well. A.J. DiBonta is a game changer. Like, he's a guy that when you need a basket, he's going to get it, or at least get to the foul line. The offensive productivity, they are much further along defensively and have depth on the defensive end of the floor along their front line, which was a problem last year late in the year. I am a little bit concerned about their depth, though. Losing Dawson Baker, who is a major glue guy for them, they're only playing about 6 or 7 deep. And when they get into league play, it's like those top 5 guys are going to be logging 30, 35 minutes a game. So I'm concerned about their wear and tear.
Number 3.
This is where our lists might deviate.
Might deviate.
Number 3 for me is Iowa State.
Or not deviate at all.
60%. Should have known. 11-0 with a top 5 net. Honestly, I don't know why I don't have Houston in this spot. I probably should. As you should too. But I guess some of that is just reputation with Houston and the fact that they've won this league in back-to-back years. So I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. But Iowa State is, I mean, they have a case to be the number 1 overall team in the country.
Yeah.
With what they did against Purdue. I mean, yeah, they're 3-0 right now in Quad 1. And they're not just winning. They're winning ways with, quality wins, no bad losses, strong efficiency. Like, they're on the path as a 1 seed right now. Iowa State, a fire-breathing dragon, and there's 2 of them right now in the Big 12, at least 2, maybe 3.
Very much so, and I agree with everything you said. Like, they might be the number 1 team in the country the way they're playing. To go on the road and beat Purdue by 30, I think, and it's probably not justified, like it's not fair, but something is hanging over our heads thinking about how they ended last season. And it's a lot of the same guys, but Momcilovic, Taman Lipsey, Joshua Jefferson have all taken a major step forward. Jefferson was a turnover machine last year. That was his Achilles heel. He has cleaned that up. And we know he can score the basketball. We know that he's kind of a point forward who is so versatile. He is this year what Darion Williams was to Texas Tech last year. I love the way Iowa State is scoring the basketball. And the flying Frenchman, the freshman from Paris, France, Kylian Touré, might be their best on-ball defender, but he's still a freshman. Want to see how that holds up in Big 12 play.
Number 2.
Yeah, see, and for me, it has nothing to do with Iowa State and how they finished last year. For me, it's more about Houston. And, I couldn't put them in the 1 spot. But, again, they're back-to-back Big 12 champs. They've won the Big 12 championship in the regular season and the tournament 3 out of 4 in 2 years. I mean, it's more of a kiss the ring than it is anything else. I've got Houston at number 2, as you do. 10-1 with the net at number 15. Again, resume-wise, doesn't stand up to some of these other teams in the Big 12, but for me, they're a top 10 efficiency team. They're a top 10 Ken Pomp team, and they're every bit as good as last year's team and haven't yet nearly scratched the surface of their potential yet, even at whatever they are, 10-1.
They're 10-1. They're number 9 in Ken Pom. They're number 6 in defensive rating. The only thing holding Houston back are some late-game heroics from Tennessee at the Players' era. Their 1 loss. This team, top to bottom, talent-wise, is better than the Houston team last year. And they've gotten off to this start with Milos Uzan in a shooting slump. Like, he is not shooting the basketball at the rate that he was towards the tail end of last year. But they have 2 natural point guards in the backcourt with him and Kingston Flemings. Emmanuel Sharp can get anywhere he wants on the floor. He's an elite knockdown shooter. I love Sanak on the interior with JoJo Tugler. That is a team that will be back in the Final Four, I strongly believe. I've got Houston number 2 as well.
Number 1.
Yeah, no question. It's the 10-0 Arizona Wildcats who won last night to improve to 10-0. I mean, a modest victory for them over Abilene Christian, 96-62. I say that not jokingly. And look, they only out-rebounded them 38-23. So when you think about this bully ball team, they were, however, on the defensive glass, 31-12. But they got out-rebounded the offensive glass. So Abilene Christian kept it going to the offensive glass. 67% from the floor last night. I mean, like, this is what they do. They out-rebound you. They shoot efficiently. Like, yeah, they're a fire-breathing dragon. And the thing is, there's no slowing them down because they're not like a high-variance team. Like, when you play the style they play with, that tends to travel and hold up. Like, they're physical from the jump. You got to match their physicality in order to have a chance against them.
You mean being more physical and scoring all your points right at the rim travels well? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to.
I'd say so. I'd say so.
They also are the first team in modern college basketball history to have 5 top 25 wins in their first 9 games, and they're 4-0 already in Quad 1.
Man, they have an NBA roster. Like, they look like an NBA team with their height, their length, their athleticism, their physicality. Jaden Bradley is unguardable. He can get anywhere he wants on the floor with his strength. And then Braden Burries, multiple 20-point games over the last couple of weeks, Big 12 weekly honors. Like, this is a freshman who was the second best freshman on this Arizona team coming into the season with Koa Pete getting all the headlines. Yeah, over 90 points per game. They're just an absolute machine.
All right, just down the stretch of this season. February 18th, BYU. February 21st, at Houston. February 24th, at Baylor. February 28th, Kansas. March 2nd, Iowa State. Then they close out the season at Colorado. But they go, and if you include Texas Tech in there, basically at the beginning of February, Kansas, Texas Tech, BYU, at Houston, at Baylor, Kansas, Iowa State.
That is a gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
I think anybody would say, yeah, if we go 500 down that stretch, we feel pretty good. But right now, I mean, Arizona, I cannot wait
in a month,
for those matchups.
In a month, between February 9th and March 2nd, I'm not including the last game against Colorado. At Kansas, Texas Tech, BYU, at Houston, at Baylor, Kansas, Iowa State.
And I think
that'll be fun.
Clearly, everybody in the Big 12 has a stretch at some point on their schedule that rivals that because this league is just so stacked top to bottom. All right, Taman, what are we randomly power ranking today on a Wednesday?
Okay, we are randomly power ranking a